Dog Gadgets Live.
Hello, welcome to Brown Dog Gadgets Live. I am Amanda, Education Outreach Coordinator here at Brown Dog Gadgets. Behind the camera I've got Pete. Today we are going to be building some spinning Halloween circuits. But before we do that, if you have not followed us on our social media platforms, please do so. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or X, and YouTube. Also, all the projects that you see today, as well as all of our other products and guides, can be found at browndoggadgets.com. And then if you have any questions, feel free to chat with us. Otherwise, feel free to email us at help@browndoggadgets.com. So today, we're getting spooky.
Ooh.
I know the ghost is not acting right today. You have a thing.
There we go. They've been loaded on here for a year, just waiting,
All right, we can switch to the overhead cam because I got the ghost working on the table.
Hey, there we go.
Just spinning away.
Yeah,
So we've got our spinning ghost and our spinning bat, and they are the exact same project except the artwork on top is just swapped out. That is all it is.
Yeah.
So we are going to build the bat because that's what I cut out. But we'll look at both templates. So we have the spinning ghost template. It does come two to a page. We do suggest printing on heavier cardstock just so it stands up to all the crazy spinning. And then the bat one does have one that you can color in or a black and white version. So it's up to you which one you
color
want
in
to
the
use.
ghost too, right?
I mean, you definitely could have a purple ghost.
All black.
That would be interesting.
Thank you.
But you definitely could.
Yeah.
It's your ghost. You do what you want with it.
Yeah.
Then, so we've got our bat here. Here's our bat.
Yeah.
And our paper switch. Then we have our large craft stick. You can use a regular like popsicle stick size. However, the battery fits better on the large craft sticks. So, do what you will with that information. The guide itself does not have you do the sandwich method with the wires. I'm going to. It is definitely something that is on my list of things to change, but I think that doing the sandwich method for the wires for this kind of project is important, especially against the wood. So we're going to use our handy dandy Maker tape. If you've never used Maker tape before, Maker tape is a nylon conductive tape. It is the far superior cousin to copper foil tape. Maker tape is really easy to use in the classroom. I'm surprised Pete hasn't put up any fun little things showing off Maker tape. Mm-hmm.
We got one.
Yeah. You can overlap pieces. It doesn't tear on you. It's just really great stuff. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a little bit of space for my motor at the top here. I'm going to take Maker tape and go all the way down the front of my stick. Just like that. And I'm going to put the battery right on the front. So I'm going to use about 1 inch worth of Maker tape. And I'm going to roll it up into a sticky side out tape loop. The smaller the better for your tape loop. If it's too large, it can mushroom around the sides of the battery and short circuit out your project.
Oh no.
I know. Put that right on the end of that pathway. And we'll put our battery on top of that. Positive side always up to limit the chance of a short circuit. And then I'm going to take another piece of Maker tape, about that big, put it onto the positive side of the battery and carefully wrap around to the back. I don't want to wrap it too tight because I don't want it to hit the side and go under the battery. That will also give me a short circuit. So it's got a little bit of space there, but it's wrapping around to the back here. Now I think I'm going to do this one a little bit differently than I normally do, just to show you guys a fun trick. I'm going to make the gap for my switch really small. And I'm going to do that on purpose. I'll show you why in a minute.
Can't wait.
I know. Pins and needles. And this piece is going to go all the way to the top of the craft stick. But remember, there is that little gap down below. There is a gap there, so it is an open circuit once I actually have something on it. Then I'm going to use a barrel motor. This is the same kind that we use for our bristle bats. It's got a little bit more wire stripped at the end of these as well. It just makes connecting the things a lot easier. So if you don't get your little barrel motors through us, chances are you will have a very little amount of wire to connect to, and then you might need to try to strip it, and good luck. That's all I got. Now, with the motors...
I have no problem stripping wires.
Hey, that's all right. With the motors, it does not matter which one you have, which color wire you have in the front and which one you have in the back. Whichever way it is, it will spin one way, and then if you switched them, it would just spin the other way, which can be helpful.
Oh no, Mike,
Oh,
you know what?
Mike, it's a scary month for you. Now, to adhere the motor to the popsicle stick, you do have two different choices. You can use a double-sided foam tape. That is what I use a lot of the time. Just a little double-sided foam tape holds it all in place. However, hot glue definitely holds it better.
Hot glue.
I'm gonna hot glue it today.
Not cold glue.
No, not cold glue.
No good. We like our glue hot.
Yep. There we go. Gotta hold it in for just a minute there. And then you'll notice that I have one wire coming straight down and the other one's going straight up because it's going to wrap around to the back of the stick and come in contact with the pathway we have on the back. All right. Then, like I said, I'm doing that sandwich method, so I'm going to put another piece of tape right over this wire on the front here. Luckily, there's a good amount of wire that is exposed, so it is easy to connect to. And then I'll run my nail along the sides just to make sure I've got a solid connection. All right, my motor is nice and solid there. And then on the back, I'm just gonna wrap this one around to the back and connect to the pathway on the back. And do the same thing, put a little piece of maker tape over that wire to connect it. Hey Mike, did we ever see all your NeoPixel stuff? Did I miss that?
Guessing it's still in progress.
Oh, okay.
He'll have it done for Halloween, I bet.
There we go.
Or Thanksgiving, or maybe Christmas or New Year's.
Maybe. So many options.
Diwali or no.
So right now I've got the gap in my circuit so my motor is not going. We want to be able to control this. We don't want it to just constantly spin. You'd blow out your batteries and whatever. So I'm going to bridge that gap just to make sure that it works. And it definitely does. I'm going to put the head on this first, and then I'm going to show you what I'm using for the switch. So normally we have the switches that are like this, the little paper lever switch, where when it comes in contact, then it completes the circuit. But I'm going to do something a little different. Before I do that though, I'm going to put my glue onto the bat first. If I put the glue directly onto the top of my barrel motor, the chances of it hitting this shaft part as well and then not being able to spin are higher. So I'm going to put it onto the bat. And then I'm going to carefully set the top of my motor into that hot glue. Hold it there for a moment so it stays. It's definitely hot. It's warming up the bat.
Yeah.
All right. And while that is setting, so I could use my regular paper switch method, right? Where we wrap it around, have a little pad on the bottom, and then have it at the bottom there. However, I kind of like the idea of leaning into the trick portion of Trick or Treat. And I don't know if I kept the one that I made before. That's all right, I don't see it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little ring that I can put on my finger. This is way too long, but that's okay. I'm going to make a little ring that I can put on my finger and control it, but it's almost like it's hidden. And now it's too small because my finger is bigger than...
Can you just stick a little piece of tape onto your finger? Would that work? Instead of a whole ring around?
Probably.
Okay.
All right, fine, I'll do that. I do like the ring idea, but
Sure.
we'll just do this. Just there.
There you go. See.
So then I can control it with my finger and then pass it off and be like, can you do it?
Wild.
And they can't figure it out.
Unless they see a giant piece of tape. on
Unless
it.
they see the giant piece of tape on my finger, which is definitely a possibility
Yeah.
based on how much I put on my finger.
Possible.
Yeah. But it is that simple. It's a really easy project with
Yeah.
just a high level of fun involved. Yeah. What's Mike have to say? It is totally batty, Mike. You're right. Aww.
Yeah. Okay.
So we have a few different projects that use this same concept, but these are the two Halloween ones. We've got the ghost and the bat.
And if you see a bat flying like that, it may be ill.
Is that
They
right?
usually don't fly in that.
Oh, in a very tight circle.
Correct.
Yeah, I couldn't think of more
Oh.
things that actually move in a really tight circle.
Ooh. Yeah, we could maybe adjust the speed. Adjust the speed with a potentiometer.
Maybe.
It's worth trying.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Worth a try.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it, Mike.
That is actually all I've got for you today. So we've got our spinning bat and our spinning ghost. Please go try them out. They are a lot of fun. Also, we have... What are we doing tomorrow?
Oh,
the mummy.
Go ask your mommy. Yeah.
The mummy. So I made a felt mummy.
True.
It's pretty cute. Use the hot glue again tomorrow, so I'll leave that in here. And then Thursday we've got Microbit University. I feel out of touch, Pete, because I wasn't here last Thursday.
Yeah.
So this time it's the NeoPixel stick and
Yeah, we did.
potentiometer.
We did the button last week. So this week, potentiometer.
Yeah. I got a sneak peek at that, you guys. You're going to want to be here for that. It's pretty
Great.
gorgeous. Lots of fun colors.
Great.
Awesome.
At least 8
Yes,
fun colors.
they're beautiful.
Yes, lovely.
If you have not followed us on our social media platforms, please do so. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or X, and YouTube. Also, the projects that you saw today, as well as all of our other guides, projects, and products can be found at browndoggadgets.com. And then if you have emails, you can or if you need to email us, you can always send an email to help@browndoggadgets.com. And if you needed information on an LED, that was there as well. Yeah.
LED.
Awesome. We hope we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.
All right.
Thanks for watching. Please visit browndoggadgets.com for parts, projects, and curriculum. Follow us on social media @browndoggadgets. We'll see you next time.